All right, we're back from our break. And, we just talked about Jordan Danberry rejoining the Lady Bulldog squad after thinking that she was gone, but she's back for a sixth season. Now, we know we had 3 first-round draft picks in the NFL this past spring. Jeffrey Simmons, Jonathan Abrams, and Montez Sweat. Well, if you watch HBO, you get a chance to get a good look at one of our first-round draft picks as a member of the Oakland Raiders, and Jonathan Abram. Now, I had to take notes on this stuff because Abram is quite the character. He's quite the character as he is a rookie with the Raiders, but he's also now projected to start. So, wow, man. Have you had a chance to look at this? Abram on Hard Knocks?
I have not got to see it because I don't have HBO. I've seen a couple of clips of everything. I saw, I think it was on ESPN. There was one of the shows that he laid somebody out in practice, and
he did.
And Gruden said, "Come on, man, let's not hit this." And Abrams was talking about, "Well, when we put pads on tomorrow, can I hit somebody?"
Yeah. But before that, starting out, Jonathan Abrams likes his snacks. He went to Target and bought all kinds of snacks. So you're a young rookie. You gotta feed your hunger. So he made sure to get it, and we're gonna also talk about food on this show too. So Abram had to get his snacks.
Get a snack. I need a snack now too.
He also went horse riding with fellow first round draft pick Pharrell out of Clemson, and he taught Pharrell some knowledge about horses because Jonathan Abram is a horse lover. So Cleveland Pharrell was kind of afraid of the horse, kind of looking like he didn't know how to ride the horse. But Abram was a pro at it. Now, speaking about what you said about hitting, yes, Abram was up to his old tricks again. We all remember what happened in that spring game when John Abram almost killed one of his fellow teammates in the spring game.
He did. He ended the spring practice. I mean, I saw where Sharp was talking about it and was talking about, he's got to earn respect before he starts laying people out. He's been laying people out for years. Ended a game.
Yeah. So, he's back to his old tricks. Luke Falk was like, wait till we get the pads on. Man, look, if he thumping you like that without no pads, what you think he going to do with you with pads? And, of course, Gruden loved his aggression. Wanted him to tone it down a little bit. And then they were went out to eat with Derek Carr, and he was asking, well, how is it, salmon or salmon? Salmon or salmon? And Abram was like, well, I'm going to say it how I like to say it, because I looked at that as you can take the boy out the country, but you take the country out the boy, And then he had some thoughts about his Madden rating, thought his Madden rating was too low. Everyone probably thought their Madden rating was too low.
Everybody got on Twitter when Madden came out, and everybody was upset about the score. Chris Jones was mad about the score. Everybody. It's amazing how much Madden influenced people's lives 30 years later now.
Yeah, and then, we all predict that, kind of feel like that Abram was going to get some fines this year. But here's the thing I think we need to watch. Will he get more fines than Vontaze Burfict? Yes, that Vontaze Burfict, they play for the Bengals, now plays for the Raiders. That's going to be some defense having to play against our Chiefs.
There's going to be a lot of people paying a lot of fines.
So who do you think will have more fines, Burfict or Abram?
Oh, it's going to be Burfict just because of who he is. It's like DeMarcus Cousins. It's like Dwight Howard. He's going to blow on somebody. He's still going to get a fine. I feel like Abrams, he's going to get some fines, and he's going to get fines every year. But, it is what it is, and it'll be taken care of. But Abrams reminds me, and I'm going out on a limb on this, I like him. I see him as a Palomalu. I can see him as a Ronnie Lott hitting guy, or you could even almost say Ed Reed. I know we're talking about some of the greatest of all time, but I feel like that's what he's got inside of him to make him that great. And people that give all like that he does, he gives it 110% like every time. Like he reminds me of Eric Thomas, the hip hop preacher, like he just goes in and just something about him just makes you just want to, go in with him.
All right. Now, next up, we're going to talk about our Bulldogs in the NFL, and you call this topic.
Yeah, I just wanted to say right now, I mean, you look what MSU's put in the NFL the last couple of years compared to what we've been putting in the NFL, 10, 15 years ago. I just wanted to let everybody know that we have currently on preseason rosters, we have 34 Mississippi State Bulldogs on preseason rosters. Now, that may get trimmed and cut down in the next couple of weeks or whatever, and maybe they'll sign with some practice squads. Who knows? They may sign with XFL. That's coming up. That was announced today with 8 teams and 8 logos and nicknames and all that kind of stuff. But, it's a great time to be a Mississippi State Bulldog as a player and as a fan just because of what's going on. So the sky's the limits for these guys. Some people are going to be injured and out. I mean, like Simmons is probably not going to play this year. But if you look at all the key spots around the NFL, you've got major talent like Chris Jones, Fletcher Cox, Darius Slay. I mean, you can say Dak Prescott as much as he gets crazy, as much as he gets killed. Gabe Jackson's a great player, but I mean, he's injured for now. He's going to be out.
He'll be back after 6 games, though.
So it's just great to see a bunch of Mississippi State players going on.
McPhee.
Yeah, he's entering.
Well, he's back with the Ravens. I said he was with the Colts, but he's back with the. Oh no, that's Archer that's with the Colts. Pernell McPhee's back with the Ravens after playing with the Bears. So I'll get myself right.
Yeah, this is his 9th season. He's still kicking it in the NFL. So
Fred Brown, the Broncos.
So other than that, I think my last top of the night, I wanted to give a shout out to Dakota Hudson. The other night, he basically threw a no-hitter. He was pulled after 6 2/3 innings. Didn't allow a hit. Right now, he leads all major league rookies. And I think it might be an NL, it might be the whole league, but he is 12-6, and he's just going in as a rookie. In his last 12 and a half innings, hasn't allowed a run and given up only 5 hits. Like for right now, he's 12-6 with an ERA at 3.63, and basically leading the Cardinals to the playoffs. Like they're sitting over there in first place, and he might be their number 1 pitcher right now. So, other than that, you got anything to add tonight?
No, man. I think this was a pretty good show. Outside of a few technical difficulties that we had, like I said, y'all grow with us. This is our first show. And we're going to put together something nice for y'all. So y'all roll with us. And as the Maroon Maniacs try to break out the asylum and talk about Mississippi State sports, go ahead and close this out, Stubbs.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to Maroon Maniacs. Hope you enjoyed the show. Hope you continue to listen. Please give us your feedback, and we will holler at you guys next week.
Peace out.
Holla.
I do this for my city, I do this for my town. We gotta